Tonight, a story you'll see only here on 11 Alive. The mother of a 16-year-old who is accused of killing her stepfather says she's now grieving the loss of two men in her life.
The Newton County Sheriff's Office says that they arrested Jayden Daniel Thursday for allegedly shooting his stepdad at their Covington home in May. Our Chase Howell spoke to the teen's mom.
Surrounded by family, Kenethia McGibbon Gay is holding a picture of her with her husband, David Gay. On the floor behind her is where she found him shot to death in May.
I was stuck, and that was the first time I feel like I've never been able to react.
Now, 2 months later, the Newton County Sheriff's Office arresting her 16-year-old son, Jayden Daniel, in connection with the killing.
It was bittersweet. No, I do not want Jayden to spend the rest of his life in jail. However, I knew that he was considered armed and dangerous, and I was told actually by law enforcement that if they had to use force, they would.
The day Gay was killed, Kenethia remembers him and Jayden getting into a huge fight. She says after sending her son up to his room and telling Gay to go chill out, she left to go pick her daughter up. What happened next, she says only her husband, Jayden, and God know for sure. But on Thursday, she got a glimpse of what unfolded when she finally got to see her son.
In that conversation, he tells you his side of the story. What did he say happened in that moment for him to allegedly get a gun and shoot his stepfather?
He said that David hit him.
Was that a pattern that happened? Did David hit him before?
It had happened once before, but there's always someone here.
This isn't the first time Kenethia's family has dealt with gun violence. On the walls of her home are pictures of her 19-year-old son, Kendarius Spear. In 2024, he was shot and killed during a robbery while home from college.
I don't know really what God has in store for me or why this family has to endure so much. I think that it's for that so that we can continue to advocate for the people and make sure that they have gun violence awareness and gun control.
If found guilty, Kenethia believes her son should be held accountable for what he did, but feels he should also receive mental help. In Covington, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
A tough situation for this family. Now, after her son died, Kenethia started a foundation called Katie Strong. It gives kids tools to handle conflict in nonviolent ways. She says she's even more committed to that mission now.